Hi, I'm Megan Valley, and thank you for joining me as we explore BluPlanet recycling and how they want to pursue growth while balancing profit and social objectives. BluPlanet needs to achieve growth within the waste management sector while still maintaining its environmental sustainability focus. They would like to expand the company by either growing market share, acquisitions, or international expansion. They want to continue focusing on sustainability through efficiencies, positive social impact, and retaining their B Corp status for social and environmental performance. BluPlanet has multiple goals that they want to address with an expansion proposition: environmental and social values, business sustainability and their financial goals, and B Corp certification. BluPlanet is in a medium market with limited growth. They are a medium-sized company and they have ambitious goals. Capital amounts are constrained by lending and profits, and their market is small. Soft goals include environmental impacts being minimized wherever they're working, but also social impacts being maximized to integrate into the communities. Hard goals are expansion and increasing efficiency in order to increase profits. Market focus means remaining in the waste management and recycling field. Value propositions stay the same as they were at the company's inception, with the premise of environmental sustainability and economic gain, and creating positive social impact wherever they work. BluPlanet core activities include waste collection, processing, disposal. Initially, they were for multifamily. They have grown into the industrial sector. A pest analysis shows the following. Political factors include governments mandating climate and environmental standards on a federal, provincial, and local level. Increases in research funding to find ways to turn waste into power. And enhancing ways to change material, recycling, and disposal practices. Economic includes growth in population and industries, movement of BluPlanet from a niche market to mainstream, and providing B Corp service levels for value. Social includes a desire of the public to contribute to waste reduction and recycling, environmental credentials such as B Corp status, and value alignment between the company and their customers. Technologically, logistics and distribution have become a focal point for BluPlanet, and they have excelled in creating efficiencies with that. They have created a new plant and improved efficiency and environmental impact, not just for themselves, but for other contributing companies. They were looking at an anaerobic waste facility. However, they're unable to afford that due to financial and time constraints. A Porter's 5 forces analysis for the environment that BluPlanet is operating in shows the following. Threat of substitution. Larger companies could decide to offer industrial services, organics, construction materials, etc. While BluPlanet was the initial new entrant into the market by finding a niche serving multifamily buildings, someone else could follow in behind them in the market that they have created. BluPlanet's waste management plant includes taking in supplies from other providers. They could make a choice to move to another plant and therefore reduce BluPlanet's revenues. Industry rivalry. BluPlanet started as a niche player, grew, and is now constrained by market size. They could be squeezed by either a larger provider or a smaller competitor. The power of buyers. Contracts are renegotiated for multifamily properties, including property managers and stratas. There could be a competition between the different companies that would drive the price down. Residential garbage collection is a very cutthroat industry. Criterion for recommended solutions would include social and environmental standards being maintained no matter where they are operating. No change to their soft goal and B Corp status. Financial and profit goals will need to be met. Expansion needs to create a sustainable future with higher incomes. Industry alignment is important, retaining the same profile in waste reduction and recycling, and not trying to reinvent the wheel. Potential alternatives for BluPlanet include investing in increased capabilities, an anaerobic processing plant for renewable natural gas. Pros would be an increase in existing capability and new revenue stream, would maintain the status quo regarding their B Corp environmental and sustainability goals, and can focus on existing client and reputation. Cons include this would be an extremely capital-intensive endeavor and would require extensive borrowing. A very long lead time for the construction of the plant and to get it operating. Revenues could be dependent on other suppliers and also the large-scale adaptation of natural gas for power. Another alternative includes acquisitions and geographical expansion. Pros include control of capital expenditure, with most costs being upfront. There would be a chance to examine market sizes and locations of choice. Potential for faster expansion without having to build it from the ground up. Con, BluPlanet's reputation would be unknown. There may be different market forces associated to the location, and government regulations may be different. The recommended solution for BluPlanet is geographic expansion. As noted in the study, BluPlanet had already started to pursue acquisitions, including AAA Septic in Washington State. Companies like AAA Septic that can be acquired meet the requirements of value, environmental sustainability, and core business alignment with BluPlanet. They can exist outside the strict organic recycling but still maintain core alignment with the process. Companies chosen can exemplify the same values as BluPlanet, including, if not already having B Corp certification, being close to in manner, even if not deed. Summary notes. BluPlanet has already acquired multiple smaller companies. They are focusing on a westward expansion into BC, with the majority of the companies being on Vancouver Island. With the expansion, a new company has been created, Mission Environmental Services Group, which works as an umbrella cover for BluPlanet and for the acquired companies. Of note, the existing web pages for the smaller companies they have acquired remain the same, with little or no indication that they have been taken over by a larger company. This maintains the small town charm and the histories of those businesses within their communities. As noted on their webpage, Mission ESG is actively trying to find new companies to acquire that fit within their market considerations. References are as noted. Thank you for being with me as we discuss BluPlanet and its future.